Hey, I'm Matt Palmer with Hog Trap Trigger, and today I wanted to do a video just showing you of how I create some test sites and try to get hogs coming to a location that I'm potentially going to put a hog trap in. So same thing as baiting the hog trap, put out the corn, put out the attractant, and we're down here in the deep river swamp. So you can see right here, this is kind of flood level where the water comes to. So you want to try to get your camera as high up as you can to where it doesn't flood out. But that's pretty much what we do. Just throw out the corn, throw out the attractant, monitor it. We got a tropical storm coming in this weekend, so I'm pretty sure it's going to rise. This is about the highest spot I found in the area, so hopefully it'll push the hogs up here, and may have to come in by boat, but I think we'll be able to get to them. Just like baiting the trap, got my corn, got the hog wild punch, pig punch, and the pig out bait from, I believe I got these maybe from Academy, but you can get it from Academy, Bass Pro Shops, a lot of times Walmart will have them, but that's normally what I do. You want to throw the attractant out, because what the attractant does is it sends out scent way farther than the corn will, so those hogs can smell it from a far way off, far distance off, and come in to the attractant, and then the corn is what keeps them coming back. So that's why people normally try to use attractant and corn, because the attractant brings them in from far away and the corn keeps them coming. So feel free to ask any questions, leave comments down below, message me if you got any questions on how this works, or if you're having a problem yourself and it's something I might be able to help you with. So it begins. And it's like this for probably 2 miles. Get back in there. Just mud hole to mud hole. That one actually has a pretty dry bottom. This is a bad one right here. Oh yeah. Oh, straight mud. Headed to the creek. Well, as you can see, we made it. Made it in here. It's pretty wet. River's been down only for a little bit. So it hadn't hardened up, the road hadn't hardened up near as much as I'd like. We're gonna go ahead and try to set up a trap, get everything working, get it baited up. It's a site that I set up as a test site before the river came up and flooded. And so we got them coming in. Let's get the trap set up and see what happens. So when we start off putting the sections of hog wire together, what I do, I've got 4 16-foot sections, and there's about an 8-inch gap between each vertical upright. So what I do is I overlap those 2 pieces by 8 inches each way, right? And then I use 6-inch wire. I get baling wire, and I fold it, I double it up about 5 to 6 inches, and then and wire tie both sides, both ends on either side to the next piece, to where it's doubled up with the wire and doubled up with the baling wire at those joints to help stiffen the joints to where those hogs can't break them loose. All right, so now we got the pin set up, got the door installed, gotta get the battery Now we're gonna bait it. I heard some hogs back there in the pack. They're barely even letting us finish setting up the trap. So with any luck, I may have not have sweated too much out around here. So I know that's a lie. Good Lord, it's hot out here. But got her set up, and now we just bait it, get them coming in, make sure that we know just how many there are, and then we'll drop the door on them. Any luck, by the end of the weekend we'll have them. Today we're back here down near the Alabama River and down in the river swamp. We set this trap up yesterday. Got some of it baited. I've come back. We're going to put the fermented corn in there. Really try to get that scent out there. Get the hogs coming in. And as you see, I've mounted the trigger high because this does flood. Right where this trap was last week, a week before, that water was about right here, and it actually last month got to be about right here. So hopefully it won't go any higher than that, but that's why I'm mounting everything so high, is to where when the river does flood, because it will, hopefully all the electronics and everything stays far enough out of the water that it's not a concern. It's supposed to be waterproof or watertight, but I'd rather not have to find out if it works or not. So if there's an opportunity, just keep it out of the water and keep it high like I got it here. That's what I want to do. All right, guys. So I've got the battery installed high in a marine battery enclosure. All the wires in. The solar panel mounted at an angle on the side. You want to try to keep that solar panel clean, as well as at an angle that dust and rainwater and everything will come off of it. If you lay it flat, sometimes it'll have issues and not charge your battery as good. So you kind of want it at an angle like that. But let's see, I haven't tried it yet. We're going to try it together to see if it works. It's the first time with this setup that I've tried it all set up and ready to drop the door. So we're going to try it. See what it does. It works. Watch out, it gets deep.
Yeah.
Look what we have here. Gotta stay up on the road. I'm gonna take a little look-see. It gets deep, man. Got a few of them. Let's see. What do we got? We got 5 of them. We got 5 of them. We started off where I baited the site right here to do a test site. I've got the camera up in the tree, and the hogs started coming into the test site. I was able to set up the trap. You see, I've got everything hung up high because this is a river swamp and it does flood. So I tried to set everything up out of the way, off the ground, where I didn't have to worry about it flooding out. But I've been having this group of hogs come in now for about a week and a half, and went ahead and triggered the door, dropped the door on them, and now we're going to get them shot.